In this week's video, I'm going to speak about why focus is essential to the success of your coaching business. And this is one of the biggest things I see holds a lot of new entrepreneurs back when it comes to getting the results they want, is that they really lack this focus and they're doing all these different things without a real plan in place and without really understanding what are the things that they need to be putting their time and attention on that are going to get them the results that they want. Okay? So there's a saying that if you chase two rabbits, you will catch neither of them. And this is true. And it's the same thing with your business. If you are trying to catch one or two or three or four things, and I know a lot of you are multi-passionate, you have all these ideas and you're excited about them, but we really need to have that focus in your business, just like if you are trying to chase something and you're trying to chase multiple things, you are not going to catch any of them because your focus is so spread out at so many different things, okay? And another way I want you to think about this is if you went for a hike in the woods and you had no end destination in mind, you just are like, I'm just going to go for a hike, and you would end up lost. You'd probably end up going in circles and you wouldn't really get anywhere, right? You would just kind of be wandering around. And the same thing is with your business. If you don't have a specific destination and plan in place, you are going to end up wandering around aimlessly. And ultimately, this is not going to get you to where you want to go, okay? And this is why focus is so essential. So how do you create this focus? How do you create really like a plan as far as moving forward and getting the results that you want to be getting? So you want to start with the end goal in mind. This is the same thing if you were creating, like I said, if you're going for a hike, if you have an end destination, then you can use your compass. You can decide like what is the path that's going to get you there. Same thing, like if you're putting a address into your GPS system, you have to put in an end address, right? Otherwise, you're just going for a drive. If you have no destination in place and you're just gonna, once again, like be driving around aimlessly. So we want to start with that end goal in mind so we know what we are working towards. This is really, really important. And so just to kind of give you an example for myself, when I was starting my business, I knew I wanted a location independent business. I wanted freedom in my life. I wanted to be able to work from anywhere. I wanted to be able to live the lifestyle I wanted to be living. That and do work that I was passionate about. Like that was really my primary end goal. And so that's what I knew what I wanted. So I started with that. I was like, okay, how can I make this happen for myself? How can I do work I want to be doing to make the money that I need to be making to live the lifestyle that I want to be living? Okay. So I knew, I came across like a coaching business, having an online business. I was like, wow, this would totally work as far as helping me reach that goal of being able to do the work I'm passionate about, which is helping other people be their best selves, live their best lives. And a coaching business allows me to work from anywhere, work with people internationally, and set my own hours, be my own boss. And so that made sense to me, right? Like this is a way that's going to get me to that end goal, to pursue this coaching business, okay? And I also knew that I need to be making a certain income in that coaching business to be able to live the lifestyle I wanted to be living, to be able to travel, to be able to, live where I wanted to be able to live, to buy a house where I wanted to live, all those different things. So for me, I knew I wanted to be making at least 6 figures in my business. And so there I'm getting clear, right? Like I'm starting at the end as far as what I want and what's important to me, and working forwards, I guess, from the end. And so then I asked myself, okay, what's the quickest and the easiest way to start this business, to start getting income coming in, to start getting experience? And there's really 3 things I can tell you from my experience and from my experience working with hundreds of coaches as far as really like what is that quickest path to getting you there. So having one simple and amazing offer where typically if you're just starting, working with people one-to-one, okay? Really, this is where you want to start if you're just in the beginning of having a business, because this is a focus and it allows you to focus on one thing and really the thing that is the simplest and the easiest for you to get started with. The next thing, so number 2, is a way to find people for your offer, who want this offer, who are interested in this offer. So this is your ideal client. How do you find these people? You have to have a plan for that. What's the simplest and the easiest way to do that? Okay. And then the next piece is to confidently close sales. So confidently get those people who are interested in what it is you have to offer to say yes and to sign up to work with you. Okay. So it's really those 3 things, the simplest and easiest way to really get your coaching business up and running, to start getting some income coming in, to start learning how to be a good coach, to build your confidence. It's those 3 things: having one amazing, simple offer, having a way to get in front of the people who are perfect for that offer and looking for that offer, and then knowing how to do sales, close sales, get those people to sign up and say yes to working with you, okay? And if you're unsure about how to do any of those 3 steps, I highly recommend that you get guidance or learn from someone who knows how, right? Once again, quickest and easiest way, learning from someone who's already done it, learning from someone who can teach you how to do it yourself. And then the next piece, as far as focusing, is really being willing to do some trial and error, because when it comes to starting a business or doing anything new in your life, you have to be willing to put things out there, to try them, see how they work, and then redirect and maybe try things a bit differently or try something else. Even when you're learning from someone else, even when you're learning the things that really work, ultimately you have to take it and apply it to yourself, and it's going to look a bit different for everyone, right? Just like there isn't one diet, even if you go and you try paleo or you try vegan or whatever, like your unique way of doing it is a little bit different, and it's the same thing for your business. And so you have to be okay with learning, making changes, trying again. And so when you put these steps in place, like this is really a path of focus that is going to help you get that end result that you want to be getting, and really essential to building a successful business, to getting the results that you want to be getting. Okay. So go through these steps for yourself, get clear on them. So you really know how to focus and how to get those results that you want to be getting. Okay. So I would love to hear from you in the comments. What is your biggest takeaway from today's video? Are you focused, or do you find that you're one of those people that is chasing 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 rabbits, and how is that working out for you? Check in with yourself. Awareness is everything. I'd love for you to dive a bit deeper with me if you want to really understand the steps to boosting your confidence, getting those first paying clients. I will link an amazing training that I have right below this video. Go and check it out. And if you want more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I want to thank you so much for joining me in this week's video. Let's go out there and focus on the things we want to make happen. And I will see you next week.